Oh, I'm sorry. I got confused.
Drink a couple beers, did you?
I forgot to do. What? Come on now. No, I brought 2 waters.
What?
See?
Oh, I see.
1 water, 1 beer, 1 water, 1 beer.
Okay, so that means you're gonna have 4 things to drink here.
Fucking ain't right.
Okay.
What in the hell is going on here? Nice guitar.
Yeah, by the way, in one of the future ones, I want us to play a song.
Sure. Sure.
Just a simple, like, a simple chord song.
Just, yeah. I can do the harder one. It might just take you longer.
Yeah, well. Yeah. You brought home back.
Hey, this is Kroger's new carrying case for a 3-pack. You know what I mean?
I do. Yeah, I had a light and a Yingling and a.
You did?
And an IPA, and then I was going to offer non-alcoholic.
Now I know what I'm going to do in case I run out.
Well, yeah. That's what we're here for. We aim to please here.
Holy crap.
Told you it was going to be bright.
Is it bright enough?
It's supposed to be bright.
Bright.
It's supposed to be bright.
Okay. Am I in the right seat?
Yeah, you are.
Where's my tape? Is this where I'm supposed to stand?
No, that's where we're supposed to sit.
Oh.
I figured it might be a little confusing to put tape down.
What the Hades is that?
That's a recording. That's a stereo audio recorder.
Of course it is.
What the Hades?
Well,
okay.
I don't want to say hell.
I think we're.
That's cursing.
I think we're running on all cylinders here. Let me make sure.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Well, see, I not only like to capture video of what we're doing, but I like to capture everything that goes on in the room. Because some of those can be really funny outtakes.
I'm thinking.
Yeah. And knowing you, yeah, knowing you, there could be really funny outtakes.
Hold on a minute. Don't start.
Don't start. Well, unfortunately, it's only going to be shot from here up, so we'll be all right. Oh,
From where up?
don't worry, the beer will get in the shot.
Oh, good.
So, just a little production advice.
Oh boy.
If you're going to talk to anybody else besides me, see the little white dot on that camera over there, the one with the red around it?
The red around it?
Yeah, see the white dot?
Yeah.
That's where you want to look, because that's where everybody else is seeing us from.
Well, okay.
So if Andrea's looking and you want to say something to Andrea, or but basically, I just want us to talk about growing up in the 50s in a Greek household, and you're gonna call her.
Mm-mm.
What are you gonna do?
Just have to take a picture of the production station.
Oh, well, I can give you pictures, all kinds of pictures.
I got a question for you.
What's that?
Linda and I were, for some reason, I told her what we were going to do today, and Linda and I, for some reason, got to thinking about Bill Pocahontas and our real father.
Oh.
And she goes, "Have you ever seen a picture of your real father?" And I said,
Yeah, you have.
"I don't know, but I think so. I wasn't sure." And so we went online and we brought up
My year-end pages?
No, Bill Pocahontas. We went on and Googled up Bill Pocahontas, and there were a bunch of pictures, and I couldn't tell. Well, once I finally saw him, I mean, he's a carbon copy of you, so.
Not really.
Okay, me.
When I did my year-end page, remember when his granddaughter contacted me, Amy Pocayas?
Amy.
Okay.
Is it Amy Pocayas or Amy Pappas?
No, Pocayas.
Because we were reading on some of the pictures, it said Amy Pappas.
No.
Is Phyllis's maiden name Pappas?
Phyllis.
Well, Bill Pocayas' wife.
No, her name was Elsie.
Elsie. Was her maiden name Pappas?
No, she's a Missouri
somehow
girl.
a Pappas got in there. I don't know.
Well, there was Emmanuel.
Is that his middle name?
Papadimitriou. I'm trying to think how this worked. William Emmanuel Pocayas. Emmanuel was our biological father's real name, middle name. Okay, and
so that was his middle name, Emmanuel.
yeah, his middle. That was his father's name.
Okay, but his middle name was Emmanuel.
His father's name was Emmanuel.
I'd never heard that before.
Yeah, but all that history is explained on the web
And
page.
I've got your last two final pages or last
year-end pages. Oh yeah, but I mean, you can go in there. You can go to the year-end pages all the way back to 2000 and before, actually into the 60s.
Okay. Are there pictures
there's
of
tons
Bill
of
Pocayas in there?
Well, I can show you right now.
We can bring him up. I mean, is that something that you would have to send me, or I can bring him up on the year-end pages, and I can print him out, or I can bring him up on my computer?
Yep.
Okay. Because Linda says, don't forget to ask Mike about pictures.
Right. Well, now that we're talking about it, chances are, that we may show some of that stuff right up here.
Okay.
Well,
she's real big on this ancestry, and she has done.
Well, that's part of my motivation for doing this, because it's better if you just hear it out of the horse's mouth, And like I said, I wanted to do this with Mom. Not so much all this because I didn't have all this back then, but I was just going to set up a video camera and we were just going to talk.
Right.
And let her talk about, Martins Ferry, Ohio, and all the floods that they went through, and her father, our grandfather, coming over from Greece, and, him coming over.
I had no idea that our biological father was born in Ohio.
Yeah, he was born north of Martins Ferry.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the town.
It wasn't Bridgeport. It was.
We read it last night. For some reason, I thought he was born in Greece.
No. His father was born in Greece. Actually, his father was born in Greece, but he and his mother met in Italy because at that time there was an occupation of the Italians and the Greek and all that stuff, and she spoke. So he spoke very good Italian, and of course she was Greek, but she was educated in Italy. So I mean, her,
wow.
But I learned a lot of this through Ancestry.com back when I was doing all this research after I got that call.
Well, Linda wants me to do it so badly.
Do
Ancestry.
Oh,
Well,
I'll tell you, it's hard with people, with immigrants that came over from the old country, because records were kind of scary, kind of scattered. Like I don't know if you ever had a firm date, but I never had a firm date of Yaya's birth.
And my understanding of that is that the German occupation in Greek was going door to door and collecting birth certificates and ripping them up.
Yeah.
So you don't really know for sure. Was she 99? Was she 100? Was she 101?
Right.
Was she 98?
Right.
Nobody really knew, which kind of struck me kind of odd.
Well,
why wouldn't her kids know?
I don't know. Mom thought I was born on the 27th of November.
Okay. It's just a day off.
Yeah, She says, I asked her. I said, I said, Mom, okay. I mean, it presented a problem here recently, but anyway, I asked her. I said, how did you get that wrong? And she said, well, I said, I don't know. She said, I just wanted you out of me. But the kicker, the way I found out was, I had to get a copy of my birth certificate. For some reason, I can't remember. Maybe it was, I can't remember now what it was for. But anyway, and on there, it said the 26th. So that's when I turned around to Mom. I said, Mom?
Okay.
And she said, well, 26th, 27th, you know.
What's the difference?
Okay, well, it wasn't a problem until I tried to get my Social Security SSA.gov account set up. And they had no record of a Michael Contras being born on November 27th.
I thought you were going to say your Social Security card.
Well, no, my Social Security card doesn't have my birth date on it.
No.
Okay, so but you have to have your birth date to open up your Social Security.
Yeah, but wouldn't you have to have? When's the earliest you could get a Social Security card? 14?
Back then,
Or
yeah.
when you started working?
Your first job.
Your first job. Okay.
Yeah. So
I have my original.
yeah, I've
Social
got
Security
mine
card.
too.
Yeah.
But so anyway, I finally figured out what the problem was, and I called them, and they said, well, you have to come in. I said, okay.
Wow.
And you have to bring your birth certificate, and
Right.
you'll have to prove that your birthday is really on the 26th.
Right.
Well, have you ever gone to the Social Security office?
Oh, God. Don't even remind me.
The one in Worthington? Okay, I got
On
there.
Worthington Galena Road.
Is that where it is? I can't remember.
Yeah. It's awful.
I got there at 8:30. It opens at 9. There was already a line.
It's awful.
And I didn't get in front of a representative until 12:15.
Oh, that doesn't surprise
That's
me a bit.
insanity.
It doesn't surprise
So anyway, but anyway, until then, I couldn't get it all straightened out. So all these years, I thought it was the 27th.
I don't know whether you knew this, but
Or they thought, I guess. Well, I don't know.
I went all through school, K through 12, on all my records it said Nicholas.
Yeah?
All my records.
Your birth certificate says Nick?
My birth certificate says Nick. And you know how I found that out? I needed my birth certificate to get in the bars so I could drink 3-2 beer when I was 18. Because that's the only form of identification I had to prove my age.
Was our grandfather's name Nick? Or Nick?
It was Nicholas. It was Nicholas. And I looked on my birth certificate and I'm going, oh my God. My real name is Nick. And matter of fact, you saw it. Because when we got all the paperwork together,
That's right.
for the federal license,
Right.
that we had to get
the driver's
together,
license, yeah.
it says Nick Contras.
Yeah, it does.
It does. And I asked Mom about that.
Again.
And Mom said, listen, they all would have assumed that your name was Nicholas. I wasn't about to fight them, so I just let him go with Nicholas for 13
I'm
years.
surprised she didn't put Nicholas on the birth certificate.
She didn't.
I'm surprised.
She didn't. It was Nick Bacchius.
Right.
But yeah, it's Nick.
Because, I mean, she
It's
put
Nick.
Michael. I would have thought she'd have put Nicholas. Or put
hey.
Mike and Nick.
It freaked me out when I saw my birth certificate. It said Nick.
That's funny.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if the record keeping was that bad in our parents' generation, you can imagine
Oh,
in the
buddy.
grandparents and the great-grandparents.
Oh,
Yeah.
buddy.
So anyway, you were born in 52, I was born